Good day, Simmers. Welcome once again to SIMantha's Free Play channel. In this episode, we are going to go ahead and test out the floating room glitch. Now, in one of my past episodes, I did feature a couple of ways that you can do the floating room glitch. However, since the FreePlay Fest update, one of them no longer works, and that's with the use of the box bay window. That's the bay window to our left. And then the one that still works is with the use of the regular bay window, which is the one on the right. So I will demonstrate first and show you that using the box bay window no longer works. I don't know if there's a different way of still being able to do it, but after having gotten a confirmation from a couple other simmers that it's no longer working, I went ahead and just continued using the regular bay window. So let's remove the regular bay window first. And let's say we're gonna create a 4x4 room that's floating on top. So we'll need to resize this room. So we're gonna cut this down to just 5. Okay, so we need an extra room to the right where we will need to create the L shape, and then size this up to 4 more spaces. Pull this through the L shape room, and then put the second floor, and then build your 4x4. That's how we used to do it. And then all you need to do is just go down here, pull this up, and the room right here on the right is supposed to go green, and then that's all that's going to be left there. And you have to delete it twice for everything, for all of the room to go away, and then you'll have your floating room. That was when it was still working, but right now it doesn't. So let's move on to using let's delete the second floor first, and let's move on to using the regular bay window. Let's take this out, and then let's resize the room. And like I said, I wanted a 4x4 room, so let's have a 6x4 here. And then let's get the regular bay window. And let's place it here. And then we go back to adding a second floor. Same process, but the use of the L-shaped room is different from when you're using the regular bay window. So let's start with building on the couple of squares in the middle, and then go down, move this towards the right, 2 spaces, and then room mode on the second floor, and then extend, go down again, and then we need to size this down by 1 space, go back up, and you will be using the L-shape function here. Pull this up, extend to the left, and then go down, and then move this bay window to your left, go back up, room mode, extend. So we already have a 4x2. Oops, sorry, wrong click. Size this down, go back up, L shape, pull, and then extend to your right, go down, move the bay window to your right, Go back to the second floor, room mode, and then extend. Okay, one more room. Just go down, size this down. Okay. Move this one last time to your left. And then there. Okay. So this is what it's gonna look like. If you wanna keep it as it is, that should be fine too. However, since we're aiming for an actual floating room, you need to delete this last space here, this 6x1. So give me more time. There, delete. And you can see that it actually has a mark to indicate that we have the room on top, and we have that right there. And if you exit, there's your floating room. So this one still works. Okay, now just a very important reminder: if you're doing floating rooms or creating floating rooms, it is never okay to put a patio underneath it. You're gonna lose the rooftop. Let me show you. I'll try to put a patio here. So that's a patio. Okay. You notice that you still have the roof, right? But when you exit, and then when we go back in, we won't have the roof. So let's wait for that to load. It was this house. Okay, so let's go back in. There. So there's still slight covering. I think that's because the patio is not covering the entire. But let's try to extend this. If you want to go for effects and wanted that part of the roof is missing, then let's exit again. You can use the patio as a means to create like an effect on your floating room, like part of the roof is missing, then that should be fine. But if you want the roof intact, don't put a patio underneath the floating room. So let's check it. There, it's completely missing. How do you resolve it? All you gotta do is to just delete the patio and then exit. And then go back. And there you have it, your floating room. Okay, so this way of creating the floating room is one that's not my favorite because it's really tedious. You have to do, especially if you would like to like shape your floating room, do a bigger size, that's a lot of work, but at least something's working, right? We can still build with some effects that the regular system of the game doesn't allow you. So still thankful that there's still something that will make the glitch work. So once again, thank you for watching this video, and hope you appreciate that we're still able to create floating rooms. And until the next episode, happy simming.